right, so guys, in our lesson 6, good morning everybody. In our lesson 6, we want to quickly look at what we call surd equations. We're going to come in later to look at exponent and surds, but we want to deal with surd equations for now. Quickly, it's 5 marks that we are aiming for, sometimes 4 marks, but most of the time 5 good marks. Now, first in is when we say something is a surd, what is a surd? Let's quickly look at that word. A surd. Now, a surd is the square root of a non-perfect square. Of a non-perfect square. So for example, if I write the square root of 4, this is not a surd, all right, because this I can write as 2. But when I write the square root of 5, we will refer to these as a surd. Okay. Now, if I have this, I would also call it a surd because I'm not sure what the value of x would be. Okay. Now, there are 5, we said this is 5 marks. There are 5 steps that we usually walk through, and each step would give you a mark. Number 1, isolate the surd. That is, make sure that the root is on one side of the equation. Isolate the surd. Number 2, square both sides because it's an equation to remove the root. To remove the square root. Because once I square it, for example, if I have the root of x squared, that would actually be x. Also, application of the laws of exponent. So if I have root of x minus 2 and I square that, what would that give me? It simply gives me just x minus 2. So that's what we mean. Square both sides of the equation. So this is your second step. Third step, expand and simplify. Remember your standard form. When you expand and simplify, remember to make it a standard form. Number 4, solve for the possible values of your variables. And number 5, very important, test your solution for validity. And I want to explain why we test for validity. The square root of a number is positive. That is, the square root of 9 is equal to positive 3, not plus or minus 3. I know we spoke about plus or minus, so I want to clarify the difference between plus or minus and that. When solving and we introduce, that's the key word, a square root, it comes with plus or minus. But in this case, we are given the square root. In this case, we are given the square root. So these are the 5 steps that we are going to run through. I think I have about 10 questions again this morning that I want us to look through. So you would notice in every session we actually looking at one concept, do about 10 to 15 questions on each concept. So if we can get this right, we are almost done with our algebra. It's been a very lovely journey so far. Are we ready for questions? Okay, Nell is giving me a thumbs down. Nell, I would wait for you once you are done writing. Please quickly give me a thumbs up. And I saw someone also just joined now. Maybe somebody can just take a screenshot for us, because we will not be able to wait. We have to carry on as quickly as possible. We want to finish in 1 hour, 1.5 hours. Nell, I'm waiting for you. Are you done? Okay. So guys, please, that point number 5 is very important. You have to test your solution for validity. So let's look at a quick picture. I have 12. All right. I have 12 questions. So you can see all of them. 4 marks. Only number 1 is 3 marks. Okay. I will start with number 1 and number 2 for you. Okay. So if I look at number 1 quickly, if I look at number 1, the root of x minus 3 minus 4, let's identify which one is our surd. This one, everything under the square root, that's our surd. Step 1, isolate. Make sure the surd is on one side. So I think to do that, I will just move the negative 4 and it becomes a positive 4. I am done with step 1. Step 1, isolate the surd. Step 2, square both sides to get rid of this root. So I will square whatever I do on the left, and look at this. This is just going to give me x minus 3. And what will this be? 16. Now we can solve for x. X would be equal to 16 plus 3, 19. There's only one answer. Please test. How do I test? Check my testing. It's important. I'll get a calculator and say, what is the square root? I have my x as 19 minus 3. Come outside of the root, minus 4. Oh, perfect. It works. That's why it's 3 marks. Simple, straightforward. It's level 1. It's not even level 2. I don't know if we're on the same page. Same page. I'm going to do number 2 now quickly. All right, number 2, they've already isolated the surd for us, so we don't need to isolate anymore. It has already been isolated. Already been isolated. What do I need to do? I just need to square both sides. Okay, you've got to be careful here. If I square both sides, what would I have? X plus 2. Now what do we do? Remember here, we FOIL. This is where learners also make mistakes. X squared minus 8x, we did this over and over, plus 16. Now we can go to step 3, simplify, expand. Okay, we've done step 3, now expand, but we need to simplify. All right, 0, I'm moving everything over there, minus 8x minus x minus 2 plus 16. What do we have here? X squared minus 9x, 16 minus 2 is 14. Now what do? We can factorize. Okay, let's keep that on the left hand side now. I see a 7 and a 2. So we're saying x equals to 7. Or, okay, please look at this. I want to test. Don't leave your answer like this, please. You must test. What do? I'm going to go to my calculator and check. If I put a 7, okay, we have a 7 and a 2. Let's start with the 7. Square root of 7 plus 2. On the left hand side, that is giving me a 3, right? So if my x is 7, the left hand side is a 3. What about the right hand side? 7 minus 4 is also 3. All right, so 3 is equal to 3. This one works. What about 2? If I use 2, check. If I use 2, what would I have? Square root of 2 plus 2, right? Which is 2 on the left hand side. But if I go to the right hand side, 2 minus 4, negative 2. No, the left hand side is not equal to the right hand side. So I'll come here now and do that. X should not be equal to 2. That is my testing. So for selecting that answer, let me show you the mark allocation. For selecting the correct answer, it's 1 mark on its own. All right? Factors, simplifying, and squaring both sides. Check that, 4 marks. Squaring both sides, expanding and simplifying, all put together, 1 mark. Making it equal to 0, standard form, 1 mark. Factorizing, 1 mark. Getting my answer is not enough. I need to select which one is correct or which one is wrong. By the way, both of them could be wrong. So you have to test. And sometimes both of them correct. You have to test. Are we okay? I'm done with my own job for the day. My job was 5 minutes job today. I'm done with my own job. Okay. Do you want to try 3 and 4 for me? 3 and 4, I'll give you, you're doing both questions. 8 minutes for 4 minutes. Everybody. Hi guys. Were we able to walk through both questions? Bonolo, what's the problem? You giving me a thumbs down? Bonolo, you want to talk to me quickly? Were you stuck somewhere?
Yes, good day, sir.
How are you?
Yes. I'm good, and you?
I'm okay. Which one? You're not good. Why?
1.5.4. Okay. I don't know if you see on WhatsApp. I actually struggle with the steps, so I couldn't go forward. I think so.
Okay, but were you able to do 1.5.3?
Yes.
Okay, let's try. Let's see together. And I'm sure after this you would be good. Okay, so 1.5.3, everybody. So please just mark if there is any error. Now, you would notice that this already has been isolated, so we can just square immediately. What will this give us? 10 minus x. Now, negative 2x times negative 2x will give us positive 4x squared. Negative 2x times negative 1 would give us a positive, but we have to multiply that by 2. That would give us a 4x. Negative 1 times negative 1 would give us a positive 1. Now, we can quickly put everything together. 4x squared plus 5x minus 9. Do you have that? Because I have already moved my negative x to the other side, which gave me a positive, and the positive 1 minus 10, negative 9. Question is, do we have factors? Quickly, I'm going to do it on the side. X squared plus 5x, 4 times 9 is 36. All right, we do have 9 and 4. Okay, 9 minus 4 is 5. Remember, we're multiplying by 4, so what do? We divide by 4. This gives us 4x plus 9, and this gives us x minus 1. You know the drill already. Okay, so 0, or we can just conventionally now, we can put it back. 4x plus 9, x minus 1. What do? 4x plus 9 equals to 0. So what is x? Negative 9 over 4. Or x minus 1 equals to 0. Can we test quickly? All right. If we test... Yes?
You're moving too fast.
Bonolo, you said you got 1.5.3.
Yeah, it seems like I got it wrong, so yeah.
Okay, where did you get it wrong? Where are you lost?
On the other side where you said x squared plus 5x minus 36 divided both sides by 4 and stuff like that.
Okay, Bonolo, when did you join these classes?
Today.
The reason why you are the only one saying I'm moving too fast is because you've missed 5 lessons, and we've repeated this concept in 5 lessons.
I joined them only on the YouTube channel. Actually.
Sorry?
I've seen them on the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. So please go back and watch lesson 1 to 5. You would learn how to factorize. But I'm going to take you through quietly. This is a method. So we do this. All right. Don't shut your mic. Leave your mic on. So what we do is we take this 4 and multiply the 9 and rewrite this equation as x squared plus 5x, 4 minus 9, 36. Are you okay there?
Yes.
Okay. We know that everyone can factorize this because this is from grade 9, right? X there, x there. What are the factors of 36? We have 36 and 1. We have 2 and 18. If I multiply, I'll get that. 3 and 12. 4 and 9. Right?
Yes, sir.
If I multiply all of this, I would get 36. But I need a pair that can give me 5 when I add or subtract.
Which is 4 and 9.
So all of these are gone, right? Because the difference is not 5. So to get positive 5, it has to be a positive 9 minus 4. Are you okay there?
Yes.
All right. So x plus 9 x minus 4. Are you with me? But now, check this. If I multiply this back, x times x, it would not give me 4x squared. This is the original question. So what do? It's a method that we learned in, I think, lesson 1 or lesson 2. Since we multiplied by 4, we would come here and divide by 4. And the idea is to make sure this number is a whole number, not a fraction.
Okay.
So you would notice that 4 divided by 4 is giving me 1, which is a whole number, right?
Yes.
That's fine. But 9 over 4 is a fraction. So what we do is we move this 4 back here. And that becomes 4x plus 9.
Yes.
Let's test if it works. I want us to expand this part. What is 4x times x?
4x squared.
Beautiful. 4x times negative 1?
Minus 4x.
Beautiful. 9x times 1?
9x plus 9x.
Okay. And then, 9n times negative 1?
Minus 9.
Beautiful. Now, do you notice that these are like terms, right?
Yes.
What is 9x minus 4x?
Positive 5x.
So that's positive 5. Our negative 9 is there. And our 4x squared is that.
Thank you.
So that's what we did here. And we have our factors. You see, we want to learn how not to use calculators, which is very, very important, except it's giving us decimals. Okay, so that's what we did. And you're okay with this step, right?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
You're okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. All right. So go back, lesson 1 to 5. There's a lot of juicy questions that we did. Now, the last step, what do? We need to test. Let's go for the left-hand side quickly. If I use my calculator, 10 minus, what is x? Negative 9 over 4. Let's see what we are going to get for the left-hand side. All right. The left-hand side is giving us 7 over 2. Keep that at the back of your mind. Let's go to the right-hand side. Negative 2. Negative 9 over 4. I hope you remember the answer we got earlier. Minus 1. Oh, 7 over 2 on the left, 7 over 2 on the right. So that one works. What about 1? Root of 10 minus 1. Everybody, you should know that, right? That's 3. But will the right-hand side give us 3? Let's go check. Negative 2 multiplied by 1 minus 1. It's giving us a negative, so that one is not working. We're done. Everybody okay there? 1.5.4. Root of x over the root of 2 equals to 3. All right, look, the only thing here is to cross multiply. So root of x is 3 root 2 multiplied by root 2. Do you notice that this is the same as saying root 2 squared? So root of x should actually be what? 6. You can use your calculator to confirm, because root 2 times root 2 is actually 2. We are going to come back to this when we do exponent and thirds. I'm going to give you all the rules here. Okay, can we square both sides? X square both sides. X therefore will be what? 36. Let's confirm if it works. There's only one answer here. All right, the root of 36 over the root of 2. 3 root 2. X is 36. Are we okay? Are we okay, everybody? Please, the feedback is very important. The feedback is very, very important. Okay, remember we're going to 12 questions. Okay, this is for you again. This time around, I will give you 7 minutes for the 2 questions. Let's try. I see the second one is very straightforward. The first one is what will take you some time. Shoot, everybody. Nell, your hand is raised.
Good morning, sir.
Good. I'm doing great, and yourself?
I'm good, thanks. So can I ask, so for the first one, right, we have square root of 12 plus 8 equals to square root of 8 plus 3.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to find out was, do we square the square root of x, or do we square the square root of x plus 3?
You have to square. When we say square, you square both sides. So the full left-hand side should be squared. The right-hand side should also be squared. So you are squaring x, root of x plus 3.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Nell?
Sir, I do humbly apologize, but I do have BD currently. Sir, can I ask if it's possible for you to set the corrections on the contract and do the corrections on the line?
Okay, Nell, sorry, the bell was ringing and you were talking, you said?
I do humbly apologize. I have to leave currently.
Okay.
Could it be possible for you to send the correction to the group chat so that I can get the work done?
All right, the videos will be posted on our YouTube channel. Have you subscribed?
Not yet, sir, but I will do so once I get home. Thank you very much.
All right, so just before you leave, you should subscribe. Let me just show you something here because all the solutions will come through. All right, so you should subscribe so that when we post, you will then have a notification on the lesson. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, sir. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
For the next lesson.
No worries now. Okay, guys, can we mark this quickly? Let's mark this together. Let us mark this together. You would notice that we have two sets of roots here, and in a way it has been isolated. So let's square and see what will come out of this. Already this is 12 plus x. Now if we square this one, we're going to have root x times root x, which is x. Now we're going to have 3 times root x, which would be 3 root x, but 2, 6. I don't know if that makes sense, because this is what you're having. You're having, okay, let's quickly do this. No, plus 3 rather. So we say this times this, which will give us x. That times that will give us 3 root x. This times that. Do you see? That is why we always multiply by 2, and that will give us 9. So you would notice what we have there, x plus 6 root x, like terms. Okay, so you must know how to FOIL in one step. Remember, the FOILing method is simply a plus b squared. A squared plus 2ab plus. So you must know how to do it in one step. Okay, let's see. Now we have a problem here. All right, we have a problem, which is my problem. Okay, let's simplify. I want to see something first. If we try to simplify all of this, what are we going to have? 0 x minus x plus 6 root x plus 9. I like to arrange immediately. So what do I have? X minus x would give me 0. I have 6 root x minus 3. We are back again having another third. So what should we do? All right, isolate the third. Okay, if I do this, I can divide both sides by negative. Everybody okay with that? And that goes. So what do I have? Root x, 3 divided by 6 would be 1 over 2. What do? We square both sides again. And that will give us x equals to 1 over 4. Let's test. This looks very interesting. Let us test. 12 plus a quarter. 7 over 2. Okay. Now, what about this one? The root of a quarter plus 3. 7 over 2. So we're good. We are perfectly good. So this is where we test. In other questions of solve for x, we don't test. But we're testing because of the presence of a square root. 8 minus x. Already isolated, right? What do? We just square. 8 minus x is equal to 4. All right? Negative x, 4 minus 8. Negative x equals to negative 4. Will this work? 8 minus 4 is 4. And the square root of 2 is 2. So left hand side will give us a 2. Right hand side is also a 2. Are we okay, everybody? Are we good? Is it looking good now? Okay. In case you're still struggling, by the time we do the next 3 slides, you should be perfectly okay. All right, 1.7 and 1.8. These are 5 marks each. So let me give you 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go, everybody. If you finish on time, just type in the comment section, done, done, done. I'll just check if we have everybody done, then we can just quickly save some time. Hi guys, sorry, I was just quickly finishing up a call there. So I'm sure we are all done here. All right, let's run. Sorry for that. You had extra minutes to get yourself a cup of coffee, I guess. Okay, so if you look at this, 1.5.7, 2 over. Please be careful in the way you write, and not just that, also where the root stops. You see, it's the 3 that is underneath. So what do we do? Let's start by moving the 4 over. Okay, so we have 2x over 2 minus 3. 12 minus 4 would give us 8. Can we divide both sides by 2? X over 2, that will give us a 4. Can we then square both sides? Just take it step by step. What do we have? Root of x over, no, the root goes. Just trying to rush to. Okay, beautiful. Can we move the 3 over? Becomes 19. Can we then cross multiply? We have 38. Did you get that? Did you get 38? Talk to me, guys. Did you get 38? Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. 1.5.8. Oh, let's test this quickly. Let's just test it. Let's test. Let's make sure it works. Always test, even if you have one answer. 2 root of 38 divided by 2. We have minus 3. Then move out of the square root. Plus 4. We have 12. So it works. 1.5.8. 4. Okay, your x minus 3 is underneath the root. Okay, isolated already, but this minus 3 will be a problem. So let's move it over. It becomes a positive 3. 3 minus 9 would be negative 6. Okay, so what do we do here? We can square both sides quickly. Now, look at this one. The 4 is also squared. The 4 is also what? Squared. Now, what is 4 squared? 4 squared will be 16. And then I'll have my x minus 3. Please, I hope that makes sense. It is 4 times 4, which is 4 squared. Then the root is also squared. Now, what do we have here? 4x squared. 2 times 6 is 12 times 2, 24. And then we have 36. So 16x minus 48, 4x squared minus 24x plus 36. Okay. 4x squared minus 24 minus 16. That will be minus 40x. And then 36 plus 48. That would be what? 80. Yep. Plus 80. Oh, beautiful. We can divide across by 4. X squared minus 10x. Dividing by 4. Is that correct? 20. Is this correct? Please check. I want to make sure we don't have any errors. 24 and 5 will give me 20. 10 and 2. Wait, let's make sure that we haven't made any mistake. 4 times 4, 16x, 24 and 16, yep, 40, 36, 48. 36 and 48, it's not 80. There's a 4 here missing. Yeah, I could see. All right. 48 is 84. Beautiful. Now if we divide by 4, what do we have? 24. Okay. Which gives me a 6 and a 4. So x equals to 6. Okay. Which one is working? Is it 6 or 4? Yes, Butelezi, you have your hand up. Butelezi, your hand is up. Okay, 1 second. Oh, 20 what? 21. Okay, so what factors? Do we have factors here? 7 and 3. 7 and 3. All right, thank you. Guys, which one is working? Which one works? 7 or 3? Or both or none? Yes, did you guys test? Which one is working? Hilton says 3. Can I get a confirmation? Hilton says 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So on your left hand side, you'll have negative 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 9. Yeah, 3 works. Tando and Ken say 7 is also working. Let's check. 7 minus 3 would give us 4. Just do it in my head. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 4, 8 minus 3, 5. So 5 on the left hand side. 2 times 7, 14. 14 minus 9, 5. All right, both of them are actually working. Both of them are working. Hilton, do you agree that both of them work? Banjile also says
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think so.
So we ought to check both of them. All right. Okay, let's catch up on this one. We have 4 more to do. Oh, this is nice. Let me see what you would do here. This is very nice. This is nice. Let me see what you would do for this one. I'll give you 6 minutes. Exactly 6 minutes. I was on a call earlier on, so yeah, 6 minutes. Hello, everybody. Did you manage? Did we manage? Do you want to share your answers with me? Talk to me. I need answers. Anybody with answers? All right, let's mark this together quickly. Let's mark this together quickly. X equals to 1 is invalid. All right. Chris. Okay, guys, for me, okay, Chris, I see your hand raised. You know what I will do here? To make it look very easy. Look at this. There are two ways. I'm going to do this in two ways. Let K be equal to that. So I'll have K because I see that those brackets, those roots are the same. Look at this, beautiful. I've just simplified its appearance. Now, can we multiply across by K? K times K is K squared. Multiply by K, this would be 3. And this is minus 2K. Disguise trinomial again. So what we have? K squared plus 2K. Do you see my trinomial? But this time around in terms of K. Some of you might not have seen this, but it's okay. We are learning. Lovely. So K equals to negative 3 or K equals to 1. But what is K? Do you see I'm bringing now my surds? Or the root of 2x minus 1. Already for this, I know it's going to be no solution. Why no solution? The square root of a number is always positive. I did mention that. And you see this is negative 3. The square root of a number is always positive. So no solution there. Then we would come here and work this out. Root of 2x minus 1. Can we square both sides? 2x minus 1 is 1. 2x equals 2. This is one method. In case you didn't do it this way, please write this down quickly. Chris, you said x equals to 1 is invalid. Can we test? Can we test? Let's test quickly if this is invalid. Root of 2 times 1 is 2 minus 1 minus 3 over 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is 1 minus 3 over 1. And that would be negative 2. So it works. It works. Please write this down. Then I'm going to do it in another way of just going the third way. This is very, very beautiful. All right, let's give you 10 more seconds to write. So this is for someone who sees how to use the K method. This we are going to get exposed to as we go on. It becomes better. But I want to do it in another way that we might have also walked through. Okay, let's walk through another method. Let's walk through another method. Okay, same question, but somebody else decides not to do what I did and wants to do something else. Let's see. Is there a possible way of doing this without using the K method? Okay, let me see some. Yes, someone. Yes, Ken.
Morning, sir.
Hi, Ken. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm all right.
Okay, sir. So what I did, I didn't use the K method.
Okay.
But what I did was I got rid of that square root of a fraction there, that square root 2x minus 1. And how I did that is I basically timed every single number with that square root 2x minus 1.
All right. I love that. I love that. So you did this. So it was the same thing when I said we should multiply across by K, right? Only that the K made it look a bit more friendly on the eyes, but you're still on the right track. Let me clean this. Ken, I'm with you. So this is what you did, right?
Yes.
Which is perfectly correct. Multiplying everything by the denominator. So you would yes.
Yes, I did that, and then
is that fine?
Yes, so far it's good.
And then this would divide that
by that, and then minus 8 is equal to 2 times negative. Oh, I see why I got it wrong, sir. I see it now. You see that by the original equation?
Yeah.
I wrote positive 2 instead of negative 2.
Okay. All right.
I see why you said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But I'm glad you were able to see this. Guys, this method is exactly what we did here. This is exactly what we did here. We multiplied by K. All right. I'm going to show you another way as well. Multiplied by K across. So that we have K squared minus 3. Okay. All right. Let's quickly solve this. What do we have? 2x minus 4 equals to negative 2. I can instantly square both sides. What would that give me? 4x squared minus 16x plus 16. Yes. Talk to me.
So I first divided
by negative 2.
Yes.
It's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now I can then divide by this 4. All right. So coming back to what you did instead of expanding, but whichever way, if I divide by 4, I'll have that 2x minus 1. So x squared minus 6x. 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay. And then we have x minus 5x minus 1. So x would be equal to 5 or x would be equal to 1. And if we put a 5 there, it should not work. That's the 5 we would have gotten on the other side. All right, so 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 1 is 3. 10 minus 1 is 9. Square root of 9 is 3. I had already answered that in my head. All right. 3 over, if I put x as 5, 2 times 5 is 10 minus 1, 9. Square root of 9 is 3. Check my answer. 2. But I'm supposed to get a negative 2. All right. I hope it makes sense. I want to do this again another way. I want us to learn maths. I want to do something else for us. Are we good with this? Same question. I want to do this I want us to learn the principles of mathematics. Okay. So same question, but another approach. Now, approach of fractions. Quickly. When I'm dealing with fractions, you must know that A over B plus C over D, we use what we call DDD. I think I once explained it. Diagonal, you multiply diagonal again, and then denominator. So if I were to do that, I'll have A times D, AD, plus CB over BD. Let's see if that would play a role here. Okay. Now look at this. Root of 2x minus 1 minus 3 over root of 2x minus 1. Check this. DDD. If I multiply this and this together, because the roots are the same, it will simply give me 2x minus 1. Then I have a minus. Now, if I multiply this and this together, 1 times 3 would give me a 3 over, what about this denominator? Root 2x minus 1. Simplifying the top, 2x minus 4 over root of 2x minus 1. Do you notice now that if I then cross multiply, I am back at where we were. We can now square both sides and continue with the job. Did that make sense, everybody? So let's learn the basic different principles of doing maths questions. Okay, I think we have 3 more questions, by the way. Can we run through the 3? This one is a bit straightforward. Come quickly. 5 minutes here. Don't let's waste time on this. 5 minutes. Come quickly. Talk to me. This one is quite straightforward. We should be done. Everyone should be done. Give me thumbs up. Oh, I think there's an, why am I looking at this? I think there's an error here. Is there, yeah, there's something wrong. Yes, Ken?
Yeah, so when I was doing it, I was getting like what you call that equals or is greater to or something.
Yeah, there's an error here. I see the left hand side and right hand side are the same. I just didn't know.
Unless you know the properties.
No. Okay, let's see. I know, but there's an error here.
Yeah, but I did it, I guess.
Because now it's, if I try to attempt to solve this, it's going to give us 0 on both sides.
Yes, it's going to, I got 4 minus x equals to 4 minus x, therefore 4 is equal to 4.
Yeah. So by...
And then since the has root in it, that means we need to determine the range of the thing. And we know since it's the square root, it has to be a non-negative number.
Yeah, you know what I would say?
Yeah.
Or rather, x would lie between 0 and 4.
Yes.
X should...
This is the
No, not all real numbers, because I don't want my number to be greater than 4. Because if my x is greater than 4, then I'll have 4 minus 5. Do you see that? And the square root of, we don't have the square root of a negative number, it's undefined. So this I would rather do by inspection. Okay. All right. I hope it makes sense, everybody, for me to leave my answer like this. X should not be greater than 4, because when x is greater than 4, but wait, x can be a negative number though. Hold on. X can be a negative, because then I will have 4 minus a negative number. Oh, fine. No, let's do this. Yep. Not even 0. This is more appropriate. This is more appropriate. X can be less than 4, but not greater than 4.
Yes, that's
yeah. X is less than or equal to 4. So this is okay, I don't know why they said 4 marks, but this is it. Okay, anyway, quickly, let's try this one. Let me see how many we have more. Okay, this one is almost similar. Okay. Let's quickly get this done. Let's try, I want you to try this. And the last one I will just do to save time, because it's similar. 5 marks or 5 minutes, quickly. Okay, let's quickly get this out of the way. I hope you have your answers. This is quite interesting. 3, there are 2 roots there. What would I do? Okay, first I think I can divide both sides by 3. 9 divided by 3 will be 3. Now I can square. Remember what the square root does. Actually, to remove that big root. So what do I have? Root x plus 3 equals to 9. Root x would be equal to what? 6. Then if I square both sides, let's check if it works. Let's check if it works. 3 square root, another square root of 36 plus 3. All right, perfect. X is 36. Are we all good? Are we all good? Well done. All right, last one for the day. This everyone must get right. Oh yeah, this one is the normal convention one. We should give us, actually it should be 5 marks, but let's see, they've given it 4 marks. Everybody, 5 minutes, and then we shut down for the day today. Do we have answers? Do we have answers? Talk to me. Last question for the day. Last question. Okay, Ken, what are you sending on the group? All right. So with what you sent on the group, you would notice we're actually, you notice 1.1 is done. All of 1.2 is also done. We've done things like that. 1.3 is done. And basically that's about almost 25 marks with what you sent on the group. Beautiful. So guys, you can use that as practice. But let's quickly answer this question. Isolate the third. All right, root. Now this becomes minus 2x. What do? We square. If we square, we just get rid of that root, and this becomes positive 4x squared. So 0, we have 4x squared plus 7x minus 2. Quickly on the side, let's do that together. X squared minus 7x minus 8. I'm sure we can factorize this. 8. No. My signs are wrong. 1 minus 8. Yeah. So we can now divide by 4. This is giving us 2. And this is 4x plus 1. So I can write this conventionally now. Equals to 0. What do I have? X minus 2 and 4x plus 1. So x minus 2 equals to 0. All right. Which one is working here? Which one works? If I put a 2 there, definitely 2 is not going to work. Chris, why you said minus 2? Why is x minus 2? Is x minus 2? Check your signs. Check your signs. Check your signs. Because this is 4x squared plus x minus 8x minus 2. And this is minus 7. Oh, is it me who made a mistake here? This is a plus. Sorry. Oh, that's a plus. If that's a plus, okay, sorry, it was my bad. I copied it wrong. Minus 1 divided by 4, x plus 2, and 4x minus 1. Okay. X plus 2, 4x minus 1, which gives me a negative 2 there. And all right, let's see. 1 over 4, which one should work? All right, the negative 2 should work because I'm going to have 2 plus 14, 16. So it's going to be 2 minus 7 times minus 2 plus 2. Will this give me a 0? 14, 16, square root of 16 is 4 minus 4. Beautiful. 1 over 4 will not work because that will give me a negative there. So, all right, guys, let's be careful of those signs. Are we okay? Careful of the additions and subtractions. Everybody okay? Beautiful. All right, thank you, guys. Please make sure, look at the things that are remaining. Nature of root, exponent, expressions, and equations. Third expressions, we did third equations. Then we have non-routine algebra. These are the things that we have remaining for algebra. And this you'll be doing for 6 weeks or more next year when you go back to school. But we will have covered all of this. By the time we get back and come back in January, we want to start with the second topic, which is trigonometry. And in grade 11, it's more technical. Make sure you follow us. That's our social footprint there. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Everything goes under one handle, Crazy Physics, even the WhatsApp channel, which is going to get very busy when the year starts. All right, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Make sure you subscribe and rewatch the lesson again. And this would be the end of lesson number 6. Goodbye, everybody.